Self-made independent, ho, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a reflexive, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in a symphony. They keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100 to everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.
YouTube world back at it again. Oh, you know. What's good, everybody? Back at it again. It's the one man, four sides of flavor, the DFW Sports. You know, just a super fan from the DFW land. You know how we rocking. Gave a little take of some Texas Rangers off season, but you know it's Victory Monday up in here. Victory Monday as the Mavericks are taking on the Miami Heat as well right now. They're down 8. Game kind of getting away from them. They need to get them some buckets, and there goes 1 and 1 for Najee right there. But well, you know, there's a song in Dallas called, by Trap Boy Freddie called "Laugh Now." You know what I'm saying? I'm not on either side. You know what I'm saying? It's Dallas business, but I ain't on either side. I'm for Dallas, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But it's a song called "Laugh Now," and that's exactly what a lot of this theme could be for Victory Monday over the pukey green Philadelphia Eagles that they rolled up out there. Y'all can say they sweet. I ain't gonna go there. They pewy to me. That's just me. But that's just because I don't like the Eagles. But yeah, man. Song called "Laugh Now." Basically, it was like it was all fun and games when bad things was happening. You know what I'm saying? You were doing a lot of keying. Now all of a sudden, you got ran down. Well, that's exactly what happened to the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday. They got themselves ran down. So it's a Victory Monday up in here. We're gonna have us a nice little party while the Mavs are trying to get them a comeback right now, as well as they're trying to get back into the game. But we're gonna have us a nice little kickback victory party over this, man. Cowboys Nation, how do y'all feel about that? I mean, it looked ugly in the first quarter. Like, bruh, it looked like, are y'all kidding me? Are you serious? This is exactly what y'all gonna do. This is what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna like just come straight out here and fold. And it's always nerve-wracking when the offense goes out there and they don't start fast. That what made the whole vibe. You could feel it in the stadium. You was on wherever you was in an establishment, at your house, whatever. That was the vibe when it was like, damn, bro. Yeesh. You mean tell me we ain't gonna do nothing? We're gonna start out slow. This is how we're gonna really play it. We're gonna come out here and start slow, but that wasn't the case. So I'm digging into some things. Just look at some things. Look at some numbers. I just want to give my view on it. But before I do, anybody that's done join in that's new, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe notification chime one time. As we are currently sitting at 3,200 subs right now, trying to get to 3,500 before the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So try to do that. Try to get 1 million views as well. So, I mean, I've been slacking here a lot lately. Not a little lately, a lot lately. But we're trying to, it's fun time right now. It's holidays time. And there's a lot of sports that's going on. All sports is basically up in there. So it's a good fun time to go ahead and have some things. So like I said, if you haven't already, share the channel already. If you want to just keep, keep getting that fandom, talking that barbershop talk-ish, talking over Dallas Fort Worth sports, man, let's go. Let's do it. SMU doing good in the, what they got going on. They still got a chance for the ACC championship game. College basketball is starting off. So Yeah, it's a lot of things going off in the DFW for real, but this is a Dallas Cowboys victory Monday. Straight up Monday. And like you say, it was a lot of Eagles that was in the building everywhere. And Cowboy haters too. They were doing all that keying. And, all of a sudden, into the game, your arms folded. Had to tell them laugh now. What's up, baby? Mm-hmm. And they had to tell them laugh now. You know what I'm saying? What you see yourself? You see yourself? Give it up for Celeste. She about to take a bath. Mm-hmm. But it's all good. Yeah, and I don't. It was she was there. We were all in the festive, So people were like, "Why didn't you go to the game?" It's because it was a family affair. We got her some Thanksgiving things ironed out. She got to play with her siblings and some friends, so that was all good. But then got to witness a comeback from the Cowboys on the Dirty Birds from Philadelphia. How do Gilly be looking? And that's what happened. Go get a bag, baby. Thank you. Yeah, that's what happened. And that's what happened. Huh? Who's gonna lie to you? I mean, they had every reason to laugh in the beginning. They had every reason to be laughing. Everybody had the reason to be laughing at us. But you know what? Got to give credit to the Cowboys defense. I mean, bruh. Now, it can go both ways because I'm still going to give the Cowboys defense credit because they played different. They seem like they made adjustments. They seem like they made the adjustments. And that's what it's all about that we asked for Matt Eberflus. Do you make the adjustments, bro? You got to make the adjustments. Like the shit you running and we're having bust with, like, come on, man. You come out with a game plan and it has a bust. And you got to adjust your game plan and then adjust to what they got going on. Man, come on. That's just a lot. Now I see what a lot of strain was. But you get a Quentin Williams in there. How y'all feel about Quentin Williams stepping up in there? The whole defensive tackle rotation. How do you feel like that looks like that in there? It looked, shit. But I mean, the Eagles didn't have Lane Johnson. That's big, For some reason, they didn't want to run the football, but that ain't our fault. I give credit to Shotty still trying to run the football. Now, the little, those little gadget plays with Turpin, bro, like receivers taking the ball out of the backfield like a running back should just be canceled out. Let's not do that. You know what I'm talking about, Shotty? Let's just not do that, bro. I think you should just let the running backs run. Malik Sweet Feet Davis, what about him? He came in there and we've been, bro, I don't know what's up with Jadon Blue. I don't know what's up with Marfa. I don't know what's up with none of that. But Shotty looked like he getting to some guys where, look, they're going to have to do something for you, boy. They are going to be the ones that do something for you. And I just think, it's a good victory to have. Now, a lot of people are going to sit there and say, bro, you're still 5-1. You got to do a lot of stuff just to get there where, even try to sniff them. That's fine. I don't care about that because it's obviously the Cowboys are in a week-to-week lead. So, as everybody else is, but to sit here and, poo-poo about that, nah, y'all know y'all got to give credit to the Cowboys for that. Now, you can say Dak and the offense, or you can say the defense. They played complementary football. Just like they did it. So that Raiders game showed them, of course it was against the Raiders, but for the simple fact that they were actually able to do it, man, what? And then they got to look at it to see how it looked when they did it. So once they did it and they showed, look, we can do this. Shotty went hat back shot and was like, bro, we can do this, man. We can do this, and we can do it against anybody. Now, the offense did come out. Was it play calling? Mixture, because Dak, he looked skittish. He looked scared in the beginning. And I don't know why he looked like that. But, like, bro, the record shows for itself, bro. You done won 19 straight against divisional opponents. That's the big reason why I felt that the Cowboys were gonna win in the first place. Yes, because he just played good against them dudes at AT&T Stadium in the division. That's probably the only biggest separation between Dak Prescott and Tony Romo is in their eras. Is just now Tony Romo era. Probably the NFC East was it probably better than what it is because the Eagles always been good, and then the Giants were good at the time. You know, during his run, Washington, they had a couple. They were always Washington do it everything now and then, but Philadelphia, bro, the Eagles. Let me put on some music real quick. We gonna jam out real quick. Let me get some music up in the background. Let me get some music in the background and singing in the background. Ooh, yeah. All right. Let's get some music going on in the background. But yeah, man, look at, bro. I mean, to try to poo-poo on what the Cowboys did, I'm not. Nah, that can't happen. Nah. And I want to give credit to the defense because they did look different. Although the asterisk right there is, we said Jalen Hurts in this offense really ain't that good. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion and he has skill set that I'm just more of saying it's just we've seen the Eagles a lot more than anybody else outside that's not the Giants or the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? We've seen the Eagles a lot. They don't wow you. That offense don't wow. They got all that talent over there, but it don't wow you because Jalen Hurts is and it showed week one, the Cowboys, like I said, up until what, probably what's the old boy, Bryce Young, until him, he didn't really light the Cowboys defense up, but everybody that played the Cowboys defense, they have got shredded by the quarterback. But week one, Jalen Hurts didn't do none of that. He had about the same game he had yesterday. And that's what kind of make this game even more frustrating because you're like, the Eagles should have probably blew out the Cowboys, or the Cowboys really should have won this game going away. I wouldn't say blowout. They should have won by double digits. So it's one of those where it could have turned either way like that, but you got a game that really came down to the wire. Mavericks over here struggling with the pumpkin head ass. Oh, man. But hey, they want to start tripping and I'm sitting there at my bro's crib, and we're watching the game, and I'm just sitting there, bro. If y'all continue to let Jalen Hurts throw this football, y'all gonna give us a chance to win because he ain't comfortable doing it. That's all I'm saying. He ain't comfortable being that drop back passer, bro. The pocket be clean half the time, and he still find a way to either get himself sacked or it just don't look right. And everybody's kind of seeing what's been going on. It's not looking right. It's not looking right. And who numbers can we look over in what I'm saying, in the next gen? Should we just start with Dak, or should we just go ahead and jump into the receiver room? Let's talk about George Pickens. What we got with George Pickens? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What we got. George Pickens 8. Him 8, sir. Him 8, sir. Him 8, sir. George Pickens, good Lord. That boy ran 76 76% of his routes went to the left and recorded 8 receptions for 122 yards. Ugh. Who was he matched up against? Pickens found success against multiple Eagles cornerbacks. It didn't matter. Bro, he literally put DBs in the tub, bro. He bodied them up. He bodied receivers literally, bro. Dudes was getting hurt and put out the game, bro. You know, hopefully, the injuries and, everybody heal up. But, there was a time where the Eagles were doing folks like that. They called it the body bag game, all that type stuff. Yeah. Yeah. George Pickens went out there and literally bodied folks, put them in the tub. Put them in the tub, bro. Everything Dak threw his way, he caught that bit. Oh, look at the yak. Look at that yak. And there go a lot of people saying, well, Dak didn't really do, and then, the Dak hate boys. Dak didn't really do nothing. All he did was just, he had a lot of yards after the catch. Bro, well, damn. How do you get the catch? You know what I'm saying? How do you get the damn catch? How do you get the catch? And I'm not here to say, bro, Dak played scared in the first quarter, bro. He really did. He really did. But give props to him. He shook up out of it, bro. Sometimes you got to, like, get beside yourself sometime, man. Y'all Dak hate boys be. And they call them Dak hate boys or they're Dak fanboys, either or, but there's a median to get there, bro. There's a median to get there. It really is. In the rematch, your boy George Pickens went off. He went off. He put Adoree Jackson. Bro, Adoree Jackson did. It was to the point he took himself out the game. Normally, if you got a concussion or something like that, they'll have to hit the review and then somebody come take him. Bro, he was going up against George Pickens. His head hit the ground. He literally came up, threw his helmet off, and said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not fucking with him. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, fam. George Pickens leads the Cowboys with a 22.9 target share and a 37.5 air yard share. So, you see, Cowboys Nation, we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be dividing the team, the locker room, nothing like, because they were already divided because the defense stanked first half of this season. They were already divided to the point that you see all the trades and where you're trying to make your team better at. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But to say he's out targeted, I mean, you got to use that. But it's just, I think CD's pressing because we're forcing him the damn ball. Like, don't chase a track. And it's like, bro, if it needs to go to Pickens, let it go to Pickens. When it needs to go to CD Lamb, let it go to CD Lamb, bro. And CD Lamb is not the only one. And I think this is something that we all need to bring to reality. Yes, he makes $34 million a year. I get it, bro. Because this is the same thing y'all say about Dak Prescott when shit don't go right. The Dak hate boys, when shit don't go right. Man, your $60 million quarterback couldn't. Yeah, of course. We know how y'all get down, bro. We know how it is. Y'all gonna always blame Dak Prescott to some degree because of how much he get paid. But I'm looking at it, bro. CD Lamb, even in game one, you could have said, bro, CD Lamb cost you the game. Yeah, he dropped the passes near the end, but there were other plays that cost just as dearly. Jake Ferguson dropping a touchdown. You're fumbling in the red zone. Who was that? Miles Sanders? Fumbling in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders, bye-bye. You see? So there's a lot of things that go into it. And Turpin fumbling. Oh, I mean, literally tripping over his own self. He didn't get a butt fumble, but he got a leg fumble, a foot fumble, or whatever, because that's what caused the fumble. He tripped over the 30-yard line. He tripped over whatever yard line it was and straight up fumbled into a foot, a cleat fumble. Then he had drop. I mean, Turpin, bro. And then he made some questionable decisions on special teams as well as in the punt game, bro. Like, I don't know what's up with Turpin, bro. But then he comes through and he makes a big play. You know what? This, you got to look at it in a totality. Everybody had their turn at it to look like they were typical choke a big game away. Starting with Dak. But what did Dak do? Dak stood the course and he threw that bitch back. The only one that didn't start off bad or whatever had a back was George Pickens. George Pickens, everything he did was money. You see him with a new scenery and how he's playing. You see Quinn Williams being brought into the fold. You see how he's playing. Hey. And the vibes from Shotty, I think that's just the biggest thing right there. I want to give kudos to Shotty, even though he had his blunders. He had his blunders early in the game. But you know what? Dak stood tall and he threw it when he needed. He went to where he threw the football where it needed to go. Then he made plays with his legs when he needed to be. Give credit to Schottenheimer for not giving up on the run game and continually to pound that boy and let Javonte Williams soften up the defense and the pass rush and all that type of stuff. That's what counts. That's what counts. Turpin did have a mishap on special teams. He did have a fumble, but he did have a big explosive catch play. CeeDee Lamb, yeah, bro, he would have had about 150 yards receptions and a touchdown, but yes, he had drops, but he had a hellacious catch. I mean, I understand. I've been seeing a lot of going, how does CeeDee Lamb catch the most difficult passes, but the most easiest ones he don't get? Look, bro, like I said, half them boys were forcing to him. Now, when the ball hits you in your hands and in your numbers, I don't know what to tell you. But then Jake Ferguson come in there. He damn near had a fumble. You know what I'm saying? Just, I like to get Span Ford involved way much more. Way much more. I love to get him and Hunter Looping more involved, but Malik Davis getting in there. You know what I'm saying? So you had some players actually pick up the slack, but players that did have hiccups, except Tyler Guyton. He was probably the only one that didn't make up for it, and he probably got hurt. And you can say injury was the reason why, but at the end of the day, bruh, he was, sheesh. What's up with Tyler Guyton, bro? That false start on the goal line, bro. I was like, bro, if the Cowboys don't score here, bro, that's game. That's game. Then we throw a damn pick. Ooh, Lord have mercy. It was bad. It was bad. And that's a game I wish I could have still went to, but to still enjoy it with the family, that counts for something. So, and that's bigger than going to the game. Good vibes. It was what it was, but we were sitting there watching, and I mean, the defense, long as they kept getting stops, it was like, ugh. If the offense could ever wake up, and like I said, Dak played poorly in the first half. He threw an interception, but then he rallied back. CeeDee Lamb, he had the big drops, but he had a big catch too. He had a few good catches. So that balanced that. Jake Ferguson, he didn't cause as a turnover, but he did fumble. But then he came and made his plays when necessary. The defense though, bro. Carson was getting targeted. I mean, AJ Brown, and what's crazy is a lot of people are saying that, you know, the offense has been spanked. That's what they told y'all. But I mean, y'all might not need to be winning throwing the ball like that, bro. Y'all win the way y'all win. And AJ Brown came out there and wanted his numbers, although he not getting his numbers, but he winning. Now he getting his numbers, but they didn't win the game. They didn't win the game. What that tell you? What that tell you? Dak would have damn near threw over 400 damn yards had not had all the damn drops. And then he could have that touchdown, bro. I just think it was a bad decision. But Javonte Williams, 20 touches, 87 yards, bro. If Javonte is getting 80 plus yards from at the running back position, I mean, in total, Malik Davis's run, his 21-yard run was basically his highlight. But at the same time, you got 100 plus yards, 120 plus yards from the backfield, and you were down 21-0. So for the simple fact, you still ran the ball how many times? That's what, 23, 28, 31 times, and you were down 21-0. Shit. Gotta give a little bit of credit, bro. Shot him, did some things that didn't look right, but they bounced back. Who we got? Of course, we got to look at Quentin Williams. Now, he only had one tackle. No, he had two tackles. Or was it one tackle? I think it was one tackle. But still, though, he generated a career high 8 pressures. 8 pressures? Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Dude, get a change of scenery, and you see it's working for him and George Pickens, bro. Good Lord. 8 pressures. That's killer. Killer. Dak Prescott. Let's just look at some more things. Bro, Dak, this was a typical game. Y'all know Dak would have gone fold, bro. Say it wasn't so, you Dak hate boys. This was a game that y'all said he would fold in. Okay. All I know, he had a rating, a QB rating of 103. Threw for 354. Like I said, he would have had 400 yards and an extra touchdown. He'd have had 4 total touchdowns. Had you not had all the damn drops. Only got sacked 1 time, got pressured 12 times. Nah, bro. All-time passing leader. And he said, what has that got you? Hey, bro, it got him the all-time passing leader. But damn, bro. Yeah. 36-9 as a career starter against division opponents. And 22-2 in the division games played at home, bro. NFC East opponents, bro, don't stand a chance. I mean, they stand a chance at AT&T. I mean, Russell Wilson did come in there and do a little something, That was a crazy game, but that Eagles game, bro. Coming down 21, I didn't think they would, but you know what? At this point, they just had to keep fighting. And I just think the defense, I'm telling you, they got something to rally for. I think when they get down, they got something to rally for because they got all that Marshawn Nealon fly high, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Rest easy, but they got all that to fight for. And I think they dug deep somewhere. And they found it, bro. Defense got 5-6 consecutive stops basically in the game. Got a turnover. Special teams got a take away. So they played complimentary football for basically. Now you can excuse probably the first quarter and the first 5 minutes of, you know what I'm saying? The first 5 minutes of the second quarter. That's probably what you could excuse. But nonetheless, bro, they still went out there and they actually shut folk down, bro. But as y'all see, Jalen Hurts, bro, just as the quarterback position, I know my quarterback hasn't, I know Dak hasn't got a Super Bowl or an NFC championship or been to a Super Bowl, but we can tell who plays quarterback better, though. And it ain't even close. Boy was deadly on the play action. Deadly on the play action. Shit on the. They love that play action boot extended to the tight ends right there. I think you should get Span Ford more involved in those play action boosts because I think he's more dude than Jake Ferguson is, bro. He looked like he's gonna punish folk. So to see him get that touchdown, that was big. 9 yards of completion. So people say Dink and Dak. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Dak Prescott has thrown into a tight window on 19.3% of his passes, the second highest rate in the NFL, trailing only J.J. McCarthy. He ain't accurate. He ain't accurate way. He throwing that bitch in when it's kind of tight, ain't he? Just from the next gen stats say, bro. Dak ate, bro. But I wouldn't give him all the praise still. I still wouldn't give Dak Prescott all the praise. I will literally say that defense, bro, they did exactly what we've been asking them to do. Can y'all just keep teams from being just reaching the end zone consistently? Can y'all just do us that favor? Can you do us that favor? And give credit. They gave up touchdowns early, but at the same time, they still held for. I don't know why my music went off, but get a little vibe back. 21-0 Eagles will talk a lot of shit. If the Cowboys lost this game, being up 21-0, that nobody would have said a damn thing about the damn defense. But all the hate boys would have blamed that. So Jalen Hurts, I mean, you put up 21 points early and you didn't put up no more. I mean, you don't get no blame, You don't get no blame. He don't make $60 million. See there, y'all go. I mean, when you pocket watching, you ain't never gonna be satisfied. A pocket watcher ain't never been satisfied. Show me one pocket watcher that ever been satisfied. All right. Christie for 3. Let's go. Mavericks down 7. I'm gonna plan to do a post game on the Mavs as well after this game as well. So I'm paying attention to them too. But I got numbers I'm looking at, and we'll probably dig deeper in tomorrow. Basically, when the Stars play as well, or more tonight, I'll try to go over to all 22 as well. I need to try to get into work a little bit earlier tomorrow anyway. But there you go, PJ. Stand on business. But Dak Prescott, bro, give him his, due diligence. He stunk in the first half, but what happened? Y'all always say when it matters the most. And what would have been crazy is if they would have lost. You know what folks would have been saying. See, he did that fake comeback stuff. He just stacked up numbers just to make it look good. But I always said, bro, how are you stat padding when you're trying to come back? You know what I'm saying? Because when you actually come back, it matters. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. They came back. Max Christie came back with another 3. Another 3. Avs down 5. Keep battling. Y'all got to get y'all some stops. But Dak for $60 million after the first quarter. Damn, they hit us with one. After the first quarter, Dak got his shit together and he ran with it. Dak got his shit together and he ran with it. And ain't nothing to get mad at Dak, hey boys. You know what I'm saying? The Dak fanboys got their moment. They got their moment. Now, me personally, I'm still going to probably give more credit to the defense because to be down 21-0 and it seemed like it's not like they were just getting killed. it was really just AJ Brown. They force fed it to AJ Brown, and Carson just wasn't the good matchup for it. And you actually saw Eberflus, what he do? He started blitzing and he started putting Deron Bland on AJ Brown. That's all we were asking. Damn, can you make better adjustments than what you're doing now? And he actually did it. So kudos to the defense one time. Kudos to the defense one time. They do deserve it. They deserve it. You looking at the offensive line too, man. Only gave up 1 sack. Gave up 12 pressures, but for the most part, I think a lot of people got what they wanted with Tyler Guyton getting moved out the way, and then here come Nate Thomas. How y'all feel about the big man Nate Thomas coming into the fold? That was they did pretty good. Terrence still didn't do too bad neither, from what I saw. Let's remove this from the stage. Yeah, let's, because we could just watch the condensed playback. Yeah, I just play the condensed playback. While I'm chatting with y'all, I'm just having to, this will be my quick recap of it, just looking at the condensed replay. I mean, George Pickens, bro, he got off often and early. They tried to stack the line of scrimmage up against us, and then the Cowboys still, Shotty stuck with it. That's what I'm more proud of. Earlier, they were ready for them boots, too. I don't know why we keep throwing the ball out of the backfield to Javonte. That is something we just cannot keep doing. We can't. Now, people are going to sit there and say, Dak Prescott, you got to throw a better ball than that. You got to throw a better ball than that. But it hit him in his hands. He had to. It was he didn't have no separation, so he had to throw it to where he needed to throw it. I just don't think he should have been in for that play call. I think it's more Shotty on that one. I said Jalen Hurts, okay, they get the first, they get their first drive after we have to punt it. That was a holding. Referees were bad again. The NFL got to do something with the refereeing system because Davion Clowney was getting held big time. I think Ezraku kind of peaked. He was doing a little bit too much peeking. Little too much peeking. But that first drive, like you said, we really bottled up Saquon Barkley. He really killed us more in the pass game. And I just kept saying, if that's what y'all going to do, Cowboys going to have a shot. Now, Bland gives up the inside leverage. Donovan Wilson in this one, I mean, he went exactly to where he was supposed to go, but it's just DeMarion overshown. You're looking back at it. His knee was not going to let him have that athleticism to jump up and make that pass. I think he's not coming off an injury. That first touchdown to AJ Brown, I think DeMarion Dio, I believe he at least tips the ball. And bye. Say go Mavs. Already. Ready. Yeah, you gotta love it when the kids mock you. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting, and back to the condensed play, bruh. CeeDee Lamb. I'm telling you, I think he's a stoner. I think your boy like the indica too much. Y'all get that man some sativa. Get him amped up. Gotta get him amped up. Like you said, I'm just watching the playback right now. But y'all know I can't be sharing it to you because the NFL they'll flag my ass, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got the playback going on right now, you know what I'm saying? So we'll look at some things. I'm just doing the condensed playback real quick. Just the condensed one. See, we tried to force it to CD Lamb on 2 straight drop, and it just was miscommunication, bro. Just miscommunication. You're trying to force it to CD Lamb. Stop forcing it to him. And I just think that is causing the issue why he got the yipsies. And we force feeding him, and I don't even think he hungry. You know what I'm talking about? I think he hungry, but I think he know he got somebody else that's trying to eat. Let him eat. Oh, that was false start. How y'all think about Quentin Williams getting hit in his chops, bro? He got hit in his chops and still scratched back. What was the injury report today? Ooh, good hit right there, Reddy Stewart. Kind of hurt himself right there, but that was still a good hit. Ooh. Hey, their running backs did work. Their running backs did work on our defensive ends because on our defensive line because not only did Quentin Williams get bammed up. Not only did Quentin Williams get bammed up, but sheesh. I don't know why I just replayed the whole damn thing. Gotta love technology, don't you? But Houston had got dropped. He got dropped. Running backs was cleaning us up. Tight ends was too as well. But that's the type of shit that a team will punk for. The normal Cowboys are punk. And then Ryan Flanoy, I didn't get him trying to be the guy to block the punt. But damn, he did get a fingertip on it. He got a fingertip on it, and y'all called roughing the passer. It shouldn't be that way because I'm like, bro, we made contact with the football. And for the NFL to actually say they reviewed that and said it was good. Oh hell no, I ain't going for that. That was bull. That's bullshit. Bullshit. That shouldn't have happened that way. But hey, at the same time, okay, you just gotta keep playing. Just gotta keep playing. Look, Jalen Hurts holding on to the ball. He gets himself sacked. That could have been a pick right there. Jalen Hurts was already showing it after 7-0. He was already showing it after 7-0. He was already showing it. He was already showing. Look, he was already showing it. He was already showing it, fam. And then we're lined up all sides, man. Come on. Got to do better. We have got to do better, boys. Got to do better now. Put Devontae Smith on his ass. Brought pressure. It was 5 men, but we brought pressure. But Revel, you get your turn against AJ Brown, and really all they did was just run slants in us all day. They ran slants on us all day. We just gave up inside leverage all day. We looked like we started running cover 3 combination or whatever, and they just ran slants all day and tried to hit the seams. And there go Jalen Hurts trying to run. He ain't even running normal. Ooh, good hit, Demarion Overshown, but I can tell you ain't played football in a while because you got to wrap him up. You got to wrap him up. Mavs down by 10. Donovan Wilson basically gets outran. That was probably Saquon's Barkley's best carry of the game. Nah, he was out of bounds. AJ Brown was out of bounds. Saquon didn't even know, he acted like he didn't know what was going on, but then Jalen Hurts, who's a guy who squats, he hits the gym and he squats, bro. Yeah. That was a great touchdown run, but you came in there and you talking about, yeah, it's just that laugh now principle. You know what I'm talking about? You know, yeah, it's just that laugh now principle. Okay, okay. You got you one. You got you one. Okay. You got you one. All right. Now we down 14 nothing. Now we down 14 nothing. Damn, Najee got his shit blocked. 14 nothing, 57 seconds left in the first quarter. We just quick recapping. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, man. Let's go ahead and try to get to that 3,500. Oh, good run, Javonte. Great blocking right there. Great blocking right there. Great blocking right there. How you do that there? Let me get another look at that. Let me get another look at that. And then tonight, try to do some Mavs content, basically post game. Probably just drop some shorts in the video, but try to watch this all 22 fully. Good run, Javonte. Good run, Javonte. Good blocking right there, BB. Good blocking downfield, CD. Okay. Make the threat. Hey. Play action, good pocket right there. CD, you got to catch that, my boy. And then you do a tumbleweed somersault. What the hell was that? And then he cartwheeled off the ground and was like, my bad. We know. Good pocket, good pocket, good pocket. CD caught that, and he almost fumbled. But that shit was close. It's just the focus coming from him, bro. Like, even though he was down, it's just the focus. My boy lacking focus right now. My boy lacking focus. I don't know what it is, man. But I'm just glad they were able to pick up their focus at the right time. Still down 14 nothing, trying to do something. Oh, and then there go Cavante damn Turpin. Like I said, did you trip over what you trip over? You tripped over the 35-yard line, bro, and foot fumbled. You tripped over the 35-yard line and foot fumbled. Calf fumbled. Come on, man. Come on, man. Right when the Cowboys kept trying to get some momentum going, some kept setting them back. But, I think the defense started to make a little bit of adjustments. It was just, they got pressure right there. Good pressure, but Saquon Barkley coming out the backfield. Shamar James, that got to be your guy. That has to be your guy. Bottled up Saquon right there. Good job, Osa. Late flag came by, and it was holding. They couldn't really, bruh. Basically, when it got into the second quarter, they couldn't really block the boys, bro. All right, this one Jalen Hurts has all day, but he's not a good pocket quarterback. You see, he bro. Let's look at that again. Our D line got punked on that one. They got punked on that one. Look, he got all day. He ain't even coming. He don't even want to throw it downfield. And then when he did throw it downfield, yeah, exactly. Exactly. He almost handed the ball off the wrong way right there. Ooh, good hit right there. Who was that? Shamar James. Boy, he cleaned him the fuck up. For real, for real. Oh, and there go Devontae Smith. Carson, bro. He got chew my gum, smack. He got smacked. But I think you got to do better if you're the defensive coordinator to not put Carson in that type of situation. It seemed like the game speed really wasn't hitting for him. There goes the reverse to Devontae. He damn near got in. And then here comes the tush push. We know what's coming. I see Big Bro trying to join in the chat. Hey, bro, just get yourself situated and I'll throw you in there. And then there goes the tush push. 21-0. 21-0. That's what it's looking like. 21-0. It's a lot of laughing, a lot of keying going on. It's a lot of keying going on. So, okay. And then Turpin comes out. Basically, after we're down there, Turpin actually comes out and gets a good return. Gets it to the 40-yard line. So now you get a good return. See what we doing. Run the ball. All right, it didn't happen for Malik Davis. He's not a power runner like that, but I give credit to him. He didn't lose no yardage. He moved forward. Dak sitting in the pocket. Gives it to CD. Good tape. Good tape. Let's see. Jay Ferguson, why you falling to your knees, bro? Why you falling to your knees? Then we have a legal procedure. Come on, false start. We on that bullshit. Give it to George Pickens. Cooper DeJean ain't gonna be able to hold him. Good run right there, Javonte. Booker was over there handling business. Good job, George Pickens again. Yeesh. Man's a monster, bro. That man's a monster. Turpin, hold on to the damn ball, Turpin. Hold on to it. Yeah, like you said, he can't show, the whole thing live or they'll ban me for it. Bro, Jake Ferguson, he was looking to throw to you. You running downfield, grabbing your face mask, but then here comes George Pickens again, bro. I just can't say it again. Just when we're trying to make a play, bro, and this is not to discourage from CD Lamb, but, bro, Pickens is eating, bro. Pickens is eating. Good protection. The catch radius, bro. The catch radius is just sick, bro. The catch radius is just sick for George Pickens, and I think that's where Dak is real comfortable with him. Kareem Jack. Oh, this is where he hit his head on the ground and he. Oh, no, it wasn't. That was later. Give it to Jake Ferguson. Give him a stiff arm. Get down farther. Good run right there, Jake. Good run right there, Jake. Good run right there. And this was the attitude that you're looking. Hold on. You're looking at this and you're like, bro, they're showing the fight. They're trying to, this 21-0. They're showing the fight. They're showing the resolve. They're showing it. They're punching back. What the hell is this that's in the game? Then we get to the goal line. I don't mind the Wildcat. I didn't mind the Wildcat with Javonte Williams right there. He got it to the inside. And then we false start Tyler Guyton. Then you false start. And then second and goal, we're holding it. And then we throw an interception. Now, Dak, I want to say that's a bad decision, but at the same time, bro, that what you see, that was holding, right? That was pass interference, right? Okay, I just want y'all to see that again. I know Dak threw the interception, but y'all saw the holding, right? All right. It's not to take up for Dak, but I'm just saying that was pass interference, fam. Gotta stop sharing. What up, big bro?
What's good, man?
Shit, man. Just reviewing the game on a quick condensed version. It's been a minute since he been hitting up the live and stuff like that. But I gave my little, 2 cent how I felt about the game. I don't think we ever all conversed about the game. We talked through the text and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I kind of gave my input of what I liked about the game and the goods and bad. I think everybody had goods and bad. I think the only person that didn't have bad was George Pickens. That was the only one. He didn't have anything bad. Everybody kind of had bad stuff, but they they made good plays too at the same time. So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How you feel on a Victory Monday?
I mean, I feel great. I mean, they can't dwell on it too long because you got to move towards the Chiefs. So it was a great win. They came back from 21-0. They did what they had to do. They battled back. So ain't nothing
So
you can
what was
ask
you
for.
thinking? So man, look all that. Throw some spice into it. What was your vibe when they were down 21-0? As you know, I was texting like then I pulled a you.
You did pull a me. It was unusual, but
But I took the
I
words
was
right out your mouth, probably.
yeah, I was chilling. I wasn't. I was saying they gonna win the game. You know what I'm saying? So
You didn't text that.
no, I didn't text it,
Hi.
man. I didn't text it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like they was gonna win the game, though.
And I was with Scott and Justin, and I was sitting there saying, bro, if Jalen Hurts keep throwing the football, bro, they gonna mess around and let the Cowboys come back and win. If they can never get something offensively going.
Well, they couldn't run the ball no more. The 5 men in front took the run away. Quentin Williams and
There
Osa,
you go.
Quentin Williams and Osa took the run out the game. So once they demolished that part of it, it was over with.
Because the thing I like about the 3 defensive tackles is because now you're putting it in a situation where now you got guys that actually set the edge too. You got somebody that play good in the middle, and then you got where you can set the edge. And that's
Yeah.
been something that
As a Rocco and Clown have been setting the edge lately the last
bro,
3 weeks.
like we said, Clowney getting his leg. He just had to get primed up. He an old school vehicle. You know what I'm saying? You got to prime that boy. You know what I'm talking about?
What as a Rocco tell him last week? Oh, you ain't ready. You ain't hungry.
He had to show that youngster. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah. He actually had a good game. Dante Fowler had a good game too. People don't recognize that he had a really good game.
Defense, I like I said, as great as it was for Dak to be the catalyst of the comeback, that defense, I'm still going to give more credit. And I text y'all yesterday, and I was like, I give the defense actually more credit for this victory than anything, just because, bro, you saw Eberflus make adjustments because so when Carson kept getting ate up by A.J. Brown, what was you saying?
Get him off of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And normally Eberflus don't make no adjustments. He actually got Carson off of.
And he put Ravel on him at one point. And then he put the last play, he put Bland on him. Bland jammed him. That's where Jalen Hurts wanted to go. But he got jammed at that line, so Jalen Hurts had to come off of him.
Jalen Hurts didn't know what he wanted to do. I just saw a play where he just sat there and then he just scrambled around like we talked about, bro. He ain't comfortable doing that. He ain't comfortable sitting in that pocket.
That's what I'm saying. The 3rd and 2, the last play of the game, the 3rd and 2, Bland jammed AJ Brown at the line, so he couldn't go nowhere.
So it couldn't be no quick pass. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
that's basically all he was doing, slants all damn day. Because
Well,
we were giving up inside leverage all day.
Yeah, that's basically their offense. They don't throw nothing in the middle of the field, so they throw everything on the outside.
Even though they got all the weapons.
Yes.
And they still choose to do that.
Yes.
But, as Cowboy fans, we said that for the longest too, though.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy wouldn't do that either. Yeah. Jason Garrett wouldn't do that either. Jason Garrett would just throw slants and throw deep balls. He wouldn't use the middle of the field.
Even with Jason Witten, as good as Jason Witten was, for some reason, he was catching first downs running to the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah. He would get 5 yards and go down. Maybe 10 and go down.
Missed them days. But
he'll be back soon.
What's your advice to CD Lamb right now?
Oh man, get out of his own head. He in his own head right now, man. Don't worry about the media. Don't worry about listen. I'm a fan. Don't worry about the fans, man. Just get out your own head right now, bro. It's in your head. Just go out there and ball out. Both of y'all done had over 100-yard games in the same game before, so it's not like it can't
And they
happen.
would have had it had he held on to the damn ball.
Yeah, I think they gonna have it against the Chiefs anyway. The Chiefs ain't got nobody who really can stop them. So
But they might have a good enough defensive line, though.
they don't have a good enough defensive line either.
This will be the game they be good enough.
I mean, hey, the offensive line got to come ready to play because they ain't got nobody but Chris Jones and Karlaftis. Chris Jones and Karlaftis, on two they got.
And what happened if our tackles get exposed?
Well, tackles
Because
get
I don't think
exposed.
you're seeing game.
You go 12 personnel, like they did when
With
they
Span Ford in there. They put Span Ford in there. I think he makes more of an impact off them play action boosts that Jake Ferguson is getting because I think he's more of a dude than Jake Ferguson. I think he gonna punish folks. Like I don't think the first dude is really gonna bring him down.
Yeah, that's what if you pay attention to that when they put Nate Thomas in the game, Span Ford went right over there to that left side to help out.
Yep.
So Nate Thomas is not. It's not all that. I mean, he's a good left tackle, but he's not like
you're still gonna have problems there.
Right.
I feel you.
So they go try to put Chris Jones on him Thursday
just to see what's happening.
They're
gonna put Chris Jones on both tackle sides, Steele and you know what I'm saying, Thomas.
Yeah.
So
Steele got to come with it, man. It's just it's shit to get out the pot right now, man.
And as big as he is, you ain't just sitting on the pot for no reason. Nah, you got to move it, baby.
Oh yeah, he got to do some shit to get out the pot. Your job's in jeopardy.
Because if Nate Thomas can do anything halfway decent, I think he's judged on a different curve right about now. So
I think they actually looking at Nate Thomas to see if he can play left tackle. Then they can get rid of Steele, move off of Steele, and put Tyler Guyton
in right tackle.
Yes, sir. Where he's comfortable playing at. That's where he's comfortable at. So why would you? I mean, and then you got to think about it. He's still young. He's still growing too, man.
To be fair, but that was one of his worst games I saw yesterday.
Yeah, you go ahead there, dude. Shit, Tyron had someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, you go ahead them days, bro.
But I think we all felt that the Cowboys would win this game because we said just, bro, they not fucking with us with it in AT&T Stadium. Half the stadium was still Eagles fans in that mother, and they still choked that boy away.
Yeah, they went back home crying, upset.
Upset at that.
Yeah, they went back home upset, trying to figure out how the hell what happened. Got a defense 8 straight drives, bro. Defense shut them down.
Put the clamps on them. Nah, they put the clamps on them, bro, and that's kind of where I want to give. As much as I'd come in here for the Dak hate boys that be talking all that shit, I'm more like, bro, Dak was good, especially when it mattered the most. He achieved some franchise things, but I'm like, bro, the defense actually, when watching that game live, the defense made me proud to watch them be out there. That's kind of where I have the different feeling for, and it's like, you know what? Dak and the offense really had no choice because you were getting stop after stop after stop. So sooner or later, we're like, damn, y'all getting this many stops. The offense has got to do something. And they did. You know what I'm saying? They did.
But they got to keep running the ball. You can't get away from the run, man. You got to keep running the ball. You know what I'm
give
saying?
credit to Shotty. You know, I understand.
You got to keep running the ball.
I understand the goal line play situations. He had his blunders, but I gave him props because I'm like, bro, being down 21-0, it would have been easy to abandon the run game. But since it was so early in the first quarter, he knew just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. And it softened up the Eagles defense.
I would have went 12 personnel though.
There you go,
on the
Clay.
1 yard line. What's the score of the game,
At the
bro?
1 yard line, I think
Yeah.
they kind of did that, but then they ran their quarterback out there in the Wildcat. Like I said,
Yeah,
I didn't mind that
was
Wildcat
dumb.
at the goal line.
Yeah.
But then you got it to the 1 yard line. Ain't no telling what they was about to do. They were probably just about to line up, sneak it, or punch it in. But we have the false start.
I mean, you got to put your fullback in the game too.
Klay Thompson splash town. Mavericks down 3.
All right, down 3.
Yeah. Klay from the corner, rotating, beauty. He talking shit to somebody in the fan. Man, y'all keep pressing Klay. Are y'all pressing him because he light skinned, or is it because he going with Megan Thee Stallion and he light skinned?
Both of them. Just watch.
Dang, the vision amongst our people. He caught a technical foul for that?
Who did? Klay?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
He caught a technical foul for that. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a damn. So what do you think about Eberflus now that he got some pieces?
You say what?
What do you think about Eberflus now that he done got him some pieces? How the pieces looking? What do you think?
Now I think
in this game plan going against Philly.
I think Diz go change his tune because I really do think I'll move Diz to safety. If I'm them, I'm moving Diz to free safety. I'm moving Diz, Trayvon Diz to free safety.
I think that's just.
I'll let him roam.
Finesse.
Just let him roam. That's it.
Nah, I don't want him doing his own thing.
No, I'm saying his vision wise, he good at it. If he can track a ball, he's great at that.
Are we sure he can track a ball still?
Yes. I'm sure about that.
Okay. So you would not put him back at corner?
No. You got corners. You got enough of them now. And then you got another one coming off the injury list pretty soon. So you got enough corners right now.
You really think so?
Yeah, you got Josh Butler on his way back too now.
And they're better than Diggs.
I ain't gonna say that, bro. But I mean, Josh Butler came to his own before he got hurt, bro.
I think if any one of them corners can be good on the outside, and you put Diggs out there and you let Bland be back in the slot, I think they good.
He don't like playing slot.
Well,
he don't. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, bro. He don't like playing in the slot. So you have him on the outside. You put Carson or Ravel on the other side, and you let them go. You take Donovan Wilson. You put Malik Hook. You take Malik Hook out, and you put Trayvon at free safety. Or you take Dunno out. You put Malik Hook in.
That would be your best bet.
Yes.
If I had to maneuver some stuff like that, I would do it.
I move Dunno down the linebacker.
So you're gonna give him the Marquise Bell role, huh?
Javon Curse role, yes. Javon Curse, yes.
I don't know about that. Boy, Max Christie getting off in this bitch. Let's go.
So Max Christie do his thing, man.
Nah, he actually been balling this year, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk.
He been doing his thing, bro. Real talk.
Cooper Flag leading the transition to fast break.
They took D-Law out.
Who?
D-Law. D'Angelo Russell.
Nah, he playing.
Well, they should have benched his ass because he sucked.
That's for another time. I'm gonna talk some post-game Mavericks as well later, but I'm trying to look into the Cowboys, looking what he want to think. I mean, let's see. I just want to see their grades against Philly. George Pickens graded out as a 90.
Sorry, man. That's say, man.
That
Say,
dude,
man.
that dude graded out as a 90. Hold on, let me share the screen.
You know who didn't? You know who didn't give up a sack? They didn't give up no sacks.
Tyler Booker.
Tyler Booker, BB, Smith, Guyton
BB
didn't give
was
up
out
a
there
sack.
doing some things.
Yeah, they didn't give up no sacks. The whole starting five didn't give up a sack.
Nah, they gave up one sack.
One sack who?
Uh, who was it? Tyler Booker had 2 penalties. Tyler Guyton had 2 penalties. Tyler Booker had 2 penalties. Jake Ferguson had a penalty. Let me see. Let me go back. Let's go to the offensive line. The blocking.
Who? Yeah.
The person who gave up the sack was Javonte Williams. So you're right. And that's when he
Yeah.
got blew up.
Yeah, but he wasn't expecting a Kobe Dean to come in there like that either.
Agreed.
Yeah. You see what happened when the Kobe Dean tried it the last time? On that span forward touchdown pass.
Said Terrence Steele gave up 3 hurries, 2 hits. Tyler Smith gave up 2 hurries. BB gave up a hurry. Booker gave up a hurry. Guyton gave up 2 hurries.
He just gotta set it.
The
He gotta set
Cowboys
it.
only gave up, so they gave up 15 pressures. 11 of them were hurries, and Dak only got hit 3 times, sacked of them once. So that you're right. Offensive line dug in, bro.
The offensive line coming together, bro. At the
Tyler
right
Smith
time.
graded out as the highest offensive lineman at an 81. Said his run blocking was graded out as an 84.
Anybody else didn't have no higher than that?
On the offensive line, no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Guyton graded out as a 61. Booker graded out as a 63. BB as a 64. According to Pro Football Focus. And Terrence Steele was
They
probably your
trash
closest,
though.
rated out as a 69.
Yeah, but they take pro football focus be trash too.
They all have they, and I looked at what's your face too. The insights from Next Gen Stats too.
Yeah.
They kind of
Yeah,
be
they
saying
be
the same
true.
things.
They be saying the same thing?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda.
Wow.
Yeah, no. But it's just I was looking at something else on the NFL films part, just more of the condensed film, just looking at the game over and again. But you're looking at, like I said, Tyler Smith. Normally he'd be the one that been having all them penalties the previous week, but he ain't get no penalties, bro.
Bro, Tyler Smith is hurt, but he playing through it. You know what I'm saying?
He
Yeah,
played his
he
ass
playing
off.
through it. Yeah.
He played his ass off. Defense. Let's look at the defense side. What he like to look at. Said defense generated a total of what? 23 pressures.
Yeah. One sack.
Only 1 sack. Only 3 hits as well. 19 hurries. Okay, but 23 pressures is still good enough. And you got a takeaway.
You got 2 takeaways.
Well, one of them was special teams, but yeah, you got takeaways.
Yeah.
Sam Williams, they graded him out as the highest, but he only had 22 snaps though.
I mean, they were Sam got to get better at this
That
crap.
probably would boosted his shit.
Yeah.
They graded him out as a 94. What the fuck was he covering? He didn't cover shit. But he had the forced fumble though and a stop. Quinn Williams, to me, basically graded out the highest at 46 snaps at a 87. That I'd take it right there.
What was Osa?
Huh?
What was Odigizoo?
Osa graded out as a 70. Run defense, he graded out as a 76.9. Quinn Williams graded out great in pressure.
What about Kenny Clark?
Damn, I don't even. Kenny Clark, he didn't grade out that good. He had 40 snaps and graded out. They graded him out as a 53.2.
But he was getting pressured though.
He did get one hurry and he had a tackle
Yeah,
and a stop. But I think that's like all he charted out. But Osa was straight. You talk about Dante Fowler, they graded him out as a 74. They said he got 3 total pressures and 3 hurries. So yeah, he was out there. Mavs down by 1.
Yeah, bro, he was doing his thing.
Graded out as a 75.
He had a tackle. I thought he had a tackle for a loss too, didn't he?
Him had 3 tackles. I don't see a TFL.
Okay.
But he did have 3 tackles though.
Yeah.
He was actually, hey, bro, he looked like he getting healthier too. He actually looked like he laying lumber out there.
Yeah, they need it.
Solomon Thomas only had 19 snaps. We kind of known that because he came in kind of questionable, but he graded out as a 75. Got him a pressure.
But they ran a 5-man front.
So and it worked.
And that 5-man front worked, which I said that's what they should start doing.
Demarion Overshown, 37 snaps this week. They Pro Football Focus graded him out as a 64, but they said his tackling was 77.6. Had he wrapped up and not missed that one tackle, he'd been straight. But he had 5 tackles, 3 stops. Okay. As a Raku, they graded him out as a
I would have put Saquon. I would have put him on Saquon. That's what really took Saquon Barkley away as well. Man, the Pistons won again. Shit.
Boy, you talk about hot boys.
Boy, they 13 in a row, fam. My bad. I ain't mean, but yeah.
Oh, great putback, landlord. Rent is due. Tie game. Get ready to do this post game here soon, but man.
What quarter they in?
It's crunch time now. 4th quarter.
Man, they just need to string some wins together, man.
4:15 left. They down by 2 now.
They damn like I thought you just said they tied it.
They just tied it, and Miami went down there and scored. PJ Short on the floater. Let me take who else? Deron Bland graded out as a 64, but his coverage. What is coverage grade out as? So we our corners didn't really do too good.
Yeah, because the first half they got beat. They got torched like they was.
They got torched.
Yeah.
Now they say Reddy Stewart graded out as a 75 in coverage, 75.5 in coverage.
You know what? He I like him, bro.
He's sneaky. He's sneaky good, bro.
Yeah.
Him coming off the corner blitz.
Yeah. He just wasn't quick enough to get there.
All right, Cooper Flag, go to the rec. You got to make it count. Donovan Wilson graded out as a 58. So, yeah, Sam Williams, but Quinn Williams is basically making life a lot different for everybody.
Well, he said he was going to do that for Odigi Zoo, Kenneth Clark, and he said he was going to do it for Ezraku and Clowney as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jadeveon Clowney had 27 snaps, knowing he was going to be limited. They graded him out as a 59, but he did get 2 tackles and a pressure in a hurry.
All this defense needs is another linebacker who can run on the outside and who can cover.
Shamar James is just a rookie, but it's too much for him right now.
Yeah, but he was out there doing what they can get him on coverages.
Logan Wilson had 24 snaps. They graded him out as a 48, but he said he at least can tackle.
He will be my mighty linebacker for now.
Who? Wilson?
Yeah.
For really?
Yeah, bro. He can cover. Yeah, you need to cover. Yeah, you need to cover. Shit. He can play downhill too. Kenneth Murray can't cover a soul.
Bro.
Yeah, like he ain't quicksand.
Bro, it just seemed like he don't know what be going on, bro.
Man, he don't be paying attention to what's going on. He can take all the notes in the world, but you ain't
That shit
Somebody
ain't
want to come.
translating.
Yeah, bro. That's why I say Logan Wilson come in. That's the whole point of having Logan Wilson there, and they're not playing it. So what's the point of going to trade for somebody when you ain't gonna play him? Just saying, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you saying what you supposed to be saying. You saying exactly what you supposed to be saying, bro. You sent me a message today talking about Dak Prescott. Do you want to let the people know? And this guy who's about to say this is a Dak hate boy, just for the reference.
Man, I say he playing damn good, man. He playing well. He playing like an MVP. I mean, he would be up for the MVP if it wasn't for the defense. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yesterday he ain't played bad. He brought him back on his own. So, hey, he brought him back with his legs and arm yesterday, man. So, I got to give all the credit to him. I got to give
Do
him all
you
the credit.
Dak hate boys hear that? Now, I'm not a Dak
And I
hate
also
boy.
said they'll beat the Chiefs.
You say what?
I said they'll beat the Chiefs as well.
He done already called it. Bug done already called it. He said the Cowboys are gonna build on momentum here.
I spread the Chiefs out because they ain't got nobody with McDuffie who can actually cover. You can't put McDuffie on CD. You put McDuffie on CD, he gonna eat him alive. You put him, he too small on for GP, and they just gonna throw the ball up to him.
Boy,
Nick Bolton.
was
Only person you
brutal
got to
on that
worry
boy
about is
CD,
on they,
man.
like three people you got to worry about on their defense. Nick Bolton, what's his name? 95. Karloftis and
You talking
Chris
about
Jones.
Chris Jones?
Yeah. Then the three people you got to worry about on their defense. Four people. Sorry, four. That's it. I go away from Mac.
Agnolo, bro. He's
Yeah,
he a
man.
good coach.
Yeah, Dak done faced him before. Sorry. Dak can't get up in here and nut up. We don't need him nutting up right now. That's all.
But that go for the rest of them, man.
Yeah, for sure. That go for all of them.
Because I was like, bro, he
They
was
stay
going,
cool.
he was looking shaky. But then I started looking at when Cavonte Turpin tripped over the 35-yard line, bro, and fumbled. I'm like, come on, bro.
But wasn't he down on that play?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He tripped over the 35-yard line and basically was diving head first and basically lost the football.
That was because he ain't been doing it. That's why.
So, like I said, Shotty, I get it. You're trying to get Cavonte Turpin involved, but running receivers out of the backfield has just not been a good thing for us this year.
For not a good thing for him.
It ain't been good for CD neither.
Yeah, CD
Now your ass bet not have the idea to think about putting George Pickens back there, because if you do, we're gonna have a fallout.
No, he ain't gonna do that. George Pickens too damn big.
But hopefully he don't get too damn cute and try to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a fallout, Shotty, if you do that.
You know they using him like Michael Irvin. They using CD like Alvin Harper.
Damn. See, here you go causing division, right?
Bro, I'm not.
Did y'all hear that, chat? What he just said? That man said, but I did say George Pickens, he has the vibe of an 88. Like he has that vibe like he's supposed to be wearing 88. But damn, bro.
Bro, I'm saying is.
I mean, Alvin Harper wasn't bad.
I'm saying the slant that Mike Irvin used to catch. George Pickens catch that same slant.
He go catch the pass in the middle
field. Yes. CD, you don't know if he go alligator arms or he go catch you. I'm not being funny, bro. Being real. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I'm just being honest. Just being honest.
He ain't trying to keep money down.
Yeah, he get mad at somebody and the ball hit him right in his hands, and he get mad at the quarterback. I'm just saying.
Bro, that's the toxicity of the Dallas Cowboys because
Nah, bro, you gotta take accountability. You don't leave the locker room and you don't even say nothing, bro. Like that ain't what we do, man. You supposed to become a
when
leader.
he dropped
That's
4 passes in week 1, everybody said Dak Prescott wasn't throwing the ball correctly.
bro. The ball hit him dead in the hands. You gotta catch it. I don't care if the stick and work on the gloves or not. You gotta catch it. Just saying, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, the stick 'em ain't over there working on the gloves. You gotta change gloves.
Tie game. All right, Mavs. Who gonna win it? Y'all gotta get a stop and then go win it. Let me think. What else do I gotta ask you? What else you feel as I'm looking
Hey, I
over?
need this offensive line to play like they played yesterday in the second half. The second half offensive line play like they did yesterday. They will beat the Chiefs, and it ain't gonna be close.
You sound like Charles Barkley, like you want to give a guarantee.
Nah, I'm not guaranteeing nothing. I'm just saying it ain't gonna be
We end up
close.
down 21-0 again. I ain't gonna hear from you.
Yeah, you'll hear from me.
I didn't hear from none of y'all when we were down 21-0. I had to check up on y'all.
I mean, hey, I was sitting over here chilling.
Let him tell it.
I was chilling.
Let him tell it.
I mean, I ain't gonna get my
Oh
wife in
my
there too.
gosh, and y'all turn over the inbound.
D-Law, I bet you with D-Law. I
Hell
guarantee
no, it wasn't. It was PJ coming out of a timeout, bro. You come out of a timeout inbounds play and you turn it over. Tyler
they
Hero
down
hits the
too.
bucket. They down 2. Come on, bro. Come on, PJ. You got to do way better than that. It looked like it was miscommunication too, but damn. He tried to throw it to Gafford and Bam Adebayo snatched that bit. Ah, that's tough. That's tough.
Hey,
They
would
been
you
turning
do
over the
AD
basketball way
for?
too damn much.
Would you do AD for Bam?
That is something I'm gonna probably discuss here in probably the next 15 minutes when I go live. You know what I'm saying?
I
Try to
bet.
keep it just strictly. I'm gonna try to start doing more lives, and we're trying to just stay on one topic, on one,
All
one
right, that's good. That's
organization.
good.
You know what I'm
My
saying?
bad.
But
My
but
bad.
but to answer your question, I would love the addition of Bam Adebayo. But to me, you got that in PJ Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm, looking at it. But I would love that. I like his vibe. I like his attitude. He just played for the Heat.
I got you.
Yeah. So when the Cowboys, you're saying, okay, as we're getting ready to flip the page, because I'm gonna look at the all 22 for sure, and then just see what we come up with. But because it is a short week.
They say they're doing a light practice tomorrow, I believe.
Brian Schottenheimer for you at this point of the season is what?
I gave him a C minus last night, C plus last night. Then I raised it to a B plus. He he started to be like Jason. Well, he started to be like Mike McCarthy, bro. Going for them fourth down too much. Too much like on your own 50. You on your side of you on their side of the 50. The 4th and 3. You hear Javante Williams coming out the backfield. Come on,
Okay,
boy.
so this is what I was just about to ask you. Is it really him going for it on fourth down, or is it the fourth down play call and selection?
It's the 4th down play call selection.
Okay.
You don't run like on the fourth and 1. You don't run no running plays in that sequence. You run a wildcat. I mean, okay, you want to call that a running play? That's
It is. That's what they counted for.
But you don't put the Hunter Lift in the game. You don't go 12 personnel. You need 1 yard and you throw the ball, bro.
Now, I did sit there and show that CD Lamb did get held, bro.
He did get held.
That's why Cooper did
You
make the pick.
yes. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, he got held, bro. But you got to fight through that and get that call some other way. You got to come with it.
But you see the difference though. It's the catch radius, bro, between George Pickens and CD Lamb. Like Dak throw it George Pickens' way. It's just get it in his vicinity. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Raptors. Yeah,
Damn, y'all down 2 and it's 21 seconds. Y'all gonna have to foul me. Oh, and they get the steal. Let's go. Let's go. 15 seconds. Get the ball to Cooper Flag. This is your chance, youngster. This is your chance, youngster. Oh, PJ Washington. And he's short. Mavericks gonna lose. 3 seconds left. I ain't mad at PJ taking that shot and going for the win. I don't think you needed to shoot the 3, but
man, you on the road. You play for the top. You at home. You play for the win.
they got lucky that wasn't backcourt, but they let it play on.
Yeah, bro, they trash, bro.
They hurt too, but it don't look good.
Did Brandon Williams play tonight?
Yes, he did.
How you do?
He didn't do too bad, but he ain't played much because there's some other guy. Damn, I forgot his name, but he got to be a new kid that been getting.
Who, Ron Nighar?
Yeah.
No, he ain't new.
Oh, not him, because he's not a guard. It's a point guard, and he ain't light skinned.
Oh. Hey, somebody open the door.
I don't know. So, final thoughts as the Mavericks lose. For Victory Monday, what's your final thoughts before I go ahead and chime off this thing?
Could we see a new
George Pickens? Yes, he deserves to get paid whatever he's trying to get paid. He done obviously made an argument he should be getting paid what CD Lamb is getting paid. Now, I'm not saying, don't get rid of CD Lamb, but I'm just saying he's on the same team with CD Lamb, and
you can't have both of them at $35 million, bro.
Bro, I told you that. That's not going. It's bro. The worst thing that could have happened was this: George Pickens balling. That was the worst thing that could have happened because I think the worst thing that could have happened is he's putting up more better numbers than the guy that's making $34 million a year. That's your problem. That is flat out your problem. And they're going to have to try to figure that out. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to have to try to figure it out. But George Pickens is that guy. Javonte Williams is proof in the pudding.
But you got to get him. You got to get him like another year. See if he can do it again.
Deal this year?
I believe so. I'll look it up and let you know. Yeah, I'll look it up and let you know though, for sure.
You think he got you? Do you think he has it to be in that conversation for comeback player of the year?
Of course.
Bet.
Yeah, most definitely. Him and Dak.
But we know Dak gonna get that. We know Dak get that.
Might be Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, he hurt now.
Yeah.
Him hurt, so. Oh, Victory Monday. Did you? So how was it going into work today as a Cowboy fan for you?
Oh man, it was good for me. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You know what I'm saying? It was strange. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Boy, it was quiet. It was a rainy Monday
it was
too, bro.
quiet.
It was storming like a bitch early all night, bro. Y'all get heavy thunderstorm that way. I know
Of
y'all
course.
had.
Yeah.
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 That's how hard the Eagles was crying. It was a thunderstorm and that was bah, you know what I'm saying? But boy got to work and boy, you couldn't find a Cowboy hater.
Man. Everybody talking about they gonna beat the Chiefs. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you yes. They are, but I ain't telling nobody else. I'm saying.
You don't want to face that. You don't want to face that wrath when it comes off. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? They just gotta keep stacking up wins. They ain't gotta, leg to stand on. You know what I'm talking about? They just gotta
Yeah.
keep chopping wood. You feel me?
Keep
Keep
chopping
chopping
it.
wood. That's
Keep
it.
chopping it.
Keep chopping wood. You know what I'm saying? That's they slogan
Chop
should be
wood,
right
carry
now.
water,
Chop
baby.
wood. Yep, there you go.
I feel you. I feel you. But here on this Cowboys Victory Monday, bro, it's always it's just gonna be a short week. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna have y'all Thanksgiving going down, so we'll be over in East Texas and Longview, so that's where we'll be
Yeah,
watching
I've
the
been
game.
I've
So
been H-Town, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what that is. So when you heading out for it? Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, so yeah, you'll be out of commission.
Yeah. No, I still can,
Nah, I got you. I'm just saying you're like where
yeah.
105.3 is not the fan
I'm
where you
still can listen to it on my phone. Yeah, I'm good. I'm be
got
plugged
the
in.
Odyssey app or the YouTube app. Yeah, that's how
I
you got
got
it.
both of them going. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all right. That's all right. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get back into the live content as well, trying to start doing some more things. So it's gonna be some long nights trying to get some content ready. But I mean, looking at this Cowboy victory, bro, we want to discuss it, and I'm just more of like I feel good about the win because it's against the Eagles, but like you say, bro, it's still a mountain ahead of them, bro. It's
Yeah.
hard to get excited because you're like, bro, y'all got to do this like another 5 times out the last 6 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just don't know. And if you do it and you do somehow get into the playoffs, they say ride momentum and the hottest team, but bro, you be damn near out of gas by then.
I mean, hey, I'd rather go for that than I mean,
To be sitting at the house
listen.
and early.
Yeah, man. I think like I said, I think this gonna be a good game Thursday, man. I really do. I think it's really gonna be a good game. They got Kansas City a 3-point lead. That means Cowboys win by 3.
So you're taking the same method that they did against the Eagles. But to be real with you, they're damn near the same team. Except the
Yeah.
Eagles have just came away with more wins. They eked out
That's
more
it.
wins. That's all.
That's it. That's it.
Now, Patrick Mahomes is still a better
Now,
drop back quarterback, but I think their weapons are just more lacking. That's the Chiefs' problem. Their
yeah,
weapons.
I believe. I just believe that the injury with Trey Smith is really gonna hurt.
But let's say this though. Jalen Hurts is who we think he is, but let's say our defense ain't that much better, and here comes Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
and finds his groove back. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I believe they gonna have problems running the football. They gonna
I
try to
think
run the
Quentin
football
Williams
on the
is giving
outside.
it. I think Kenny Clark gave this team an attitude, a little bit of trying to bring some toughness. But I think Quentin Williams, he's doing what George Pickens is doing. Like, bro,
Yeah.
he bringing that like that
You know
that
he playing for a
vibration,
contract
bro.
for
Like,
he's not coming on contract up next year, but the year after he's playing for that contract for the year after. So this year, the rest of this season and next season, he's gonna be balling, trying to get that contract extended.
yeah, bro, he gonna wanna. I mean, them some down south kids, bro. They what he say? Dallas, Texas might not be everybody's cup of tea, but if you're from the south and you're like, damn, they got all this out here, shit, and it's high profile.
Yeah, he said he grateful to be a Cowboy.
All them years in the Jets, like you said, he from the south. Get out that cold.
Yeah,
Get out that cold and make it do. Well, bro, let me go ahead and get up off this stream with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna probably do a Maverick one here coming pretty soon. So appreciate you for tuning in one time, bro. Trying to
For sure, bro.
2 hour mark, but
My fault for man charging my phone, but we
nah,
gonna
bro,
get
you
it.
straight. Just make sure you careful when going out to H Town, bro.
For sure, bro. Y'all take it easy.
All right, man, bet.
Later.
Bruh, yeah, man. Like I said, a lot of people can say what they want to say about the Cowboys at this point. You know, oh, the Eagles did it, man. Please, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Chat. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Chat. Let me go ahead and share the rest of the game. Or let's get a look back at the rest of the game as damn Mavericks lost, as I'm about to get ready to talk about them here in a second. So if y'all able to stay up late night, if y'all are off today and doing some things like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep the cipher going for one time. And like you said, we're down 21-0. This is coming down to we just threw that pick. But you see Quentin Williams up in there. You see Jadeveon Clowney. You see basically the defense ain't quitting. Defense ain't quitting. Good hit right there, Malik Hooker. 3rd and 2. False start. We got lucky right there. False start. Ulysses, is that Ulysses in the chat? What's good, Ulysses? Hey, I'm about to go over this basically second half right here, and we're going to talk some Mavs as well. But I'm still going over this Victory Monday. Just had to, chop it up with Big Bro real quick. Y'all know how we get down. Ooh, Quentin Williams just got hit by Saquon Barkley right there. That's where he got cheap shotted. I don't know why this thing keep doing this. But you're getting on my nerve. Girl, you're working with my nerves here. All right. We get the ball back. Let's see what's happening, Cam. What's been good? It's been a minute for me, man. I've been, trying to deal with some things, then started some things and all that type of stuff, but, trying to bring it back. Now, I don't know what they were calling that the punt hit the top of the whatever, which it didn't. It hit the scoreboard. Let's read. What? Y'all trying to steal time from us. Play action. Ooh, we could have got called for blocking the back right there. But there go Turpin right there. Big play. Like I said, Turpin had blunders. CD had blunders, but they came back and they made plays that, you know what I'm saying? They came back and made plays that were big. Came back and made plays that was big. Good protection. Good drop. Boy, Terrence Steele dropped that ball. Good move right there, 9. Damn near took it to the house. Now, we're all sitting at home or we're at the stadium and we're like, y'all have got to cash in on this drive. You have got to cash in. Turpin still did a lot of shit that pissed me off, though. Dak was leading him. Javonte Williams, good run right there, boy. Every time I look up on a run play, Cooper Beebe is up all the way to the side. He's like 7-8 yards downfield. Javonte again, tough run right there for the first down. Great run right there. Make a man miss, Javonte. Got to make a man miss right there. Then we get a penalty on the play. Tripping on Tyler Guyton. And after that, we didn't see Guyton no more. Bro, you hurt your ankle because you was out there tripping, folk. People was talking about they called a lot of flags on them. Man, they had more flags on us right there. There goes CD Lamb right there. Good catch right there. Good job to try to stay focused right there. Under a minute left. You got to get a touchdown right here. And what they do. Great catch right there by Jake Ferd. Great catch right there by Jake Ferd. Great job by Dak to sit in the pocket and look for it. Yeah. Sit. Dart. Bro, you know that is the same play that they looked for in the end zone that he dropped that a lot of people said Dak is out there throwing hospital balls. Man, he threw it the same way up over the same coverage. This time, Jake actually held on to it. And then easy money Pickens. And then easy money Pickens. Get your boogie on. The vibe, the dog, the attitude, bro. The dog, the easy money off the go. I see why Dory Jackson threw his helmet down and checked himself out. He diagnosed his own self with a concussion. No. Now we go into halftime. We feeling good about ourselves. We at least got a little bit of momentum. Now it's just, can the defense come out here and get us a stop? About 15 minutes. This is longer than what he thought. This is longer than what he thought. So, like I said, we'll watch more of this because I'm about to get ready to go ahead and, talk some Mavericks basketball as well, as we just got through watching them take another collapse right there. But all in all, man, for Cowboys Nation, that was a great victory because we've seen the Cowboy team be in the dumps like this and they get trashed, bro. We've seen it. 21 down. How many times this season? Because there's a lot of them Dak hate boys that be in that chat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be sitting there saying Dak can never lead a team back from double digits and all that type of stuff. They ain't had nothing. They couldn't say nothing about that today. But what I will say though, as much as I'm gonna give props to Dak, I'm gonna give props to the defense just as much. Them boys balled. They gave us a defensive performance. Now last week against the Raiders, we were like, okay, they did what they needed to do, but it was against the Raiders. Now you did that against the Eagles. I mean, come on, man. And what frustrates you even more is you look back at that game. There's a lot of games that you look back at the Cowboys and you're like, bro, that game against Philly week 1, y'all should have won that game. Y'all lost that game. They didn't win it. Y'all lost it. The Carolina game, that hurt you. The Green Bay Packer game, that's 3 games right there. And then we can mention the Panthers. Or already mentioned the Panthers. So that's 3 games. You throw in the Cardinals, that's 4 games. Y'all should have handled business. I'll take the Bears loss. Hell, I even take I'll take the Cardinals loss, but Carolina, the Packers, and the Eagles, y'all should have took care of. That's 3 games right there. And the whole landscape of this season will be totally different right now. It'd be totally different right there if y'all could have just, front office would have just been a little bit more, urgent. I felt they were sleeping on the job. And it cost them. But keep playing football. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe what you're hoping for is an Eagles collapse. What you're hoping for is the Bears wins the NFC North. And you basically win out. Basically, can you beat the Lions, though? Because that's another team that because you don't have the tiebreaker over the Bears. You don't have the tiebreaker over the Panthers. So you need somehow both of them teams to win the division. They cannot be in the wild card hunt because you don't have no tiebreaker over them. The Packers, that's a funny one because y'all tied. But more than likely, y'all have more NFC. Cowboys got more NFC losses. That's the problem. So you're really going to have to really hope for an Eagles collapse just to get into the playoffs. As a 9-win team, you're trying to bank on that out of these next 6 games, the Eagles might just win 1, maybe 2. And I just don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. I really don't. But, still a fun stream. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the fold. I right when I had me some momentum, you know what I'm saying? Things took a turn and, mostly my fault, but things took a turn, got a little lazy on top of that and had to deal with some things. But trying to get back at it. But it's a good Cowboys victory. I mean, it's still a long way to go uphill in battle, but damn, I will take it. I'm glad that the Cowboys actually came through and they, not only did they win, they snatched victory from the Eagles. Like, Eagles thought they done found themselves, and now they find themselves in more questions than they had going into this game against the Cowboys. And that's how we like it. Now, can you turn the page and get ready for the Kansas City Chiefs, who I believe the Chiefs are really the same exact team, but they just don't have the weapons. It's just how it looks. It's like the same team. I think Patrick Mahomes got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, man. They putting up 40. He putting up 40. But can the defense keep coming along? How much trust does Demarion Overshown have in that knee, that repaired knee? That's going to be something that we got to ask and see how it's going. But in all, Dak Prescott, you know, when we lose, you get the blame. And like I said, me being a realist, I'm going to give a lot of credit to the defense. But you know what? When the Cowboys lose, for some reason, Dak gets all the blame. So you know what? When the Cowboys win, let's give Dak Prescott his little bit of round of applause. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, let's just give the Cowboys. And we said this, bro. I hate it, but in humanity, it seems like we only reach our noble selves sometimes in the midst of tragedy. We find our noble selves in the midst of tragedy. We're more gracious, we're more humble, we're more grateful. You know what I'm saying? And I think Marshawn Kneeland's death, I think his transformation into the next form is a wake-up call. And it's a rally cry at the same time. You get a wake-up call and a rally cry. And I think the Cowboys I think that was their extra motivation. After they got that touchdown, went into halftime, I'm pretty sure Marshawn Kneeland's face came to everybody's eyes, and I'm pretty sure that came at attention. And you know what? Man, the spirit is stronger than the body, bro. You just got to believe. And Cowboys believed. They didn't fold. Got to give them credit. Got to give them credit. Got to give them credit. What else do I want to say? Eberflus, bro, you actually made adjustments. You're starting to bring a little bit more pressure. You got a short week. I'm glad this is a short week, because had we had to sit on this for a whole week, we would have came out flat in the next game. But now that it's a short week, let's see what it does for us. And Kansas City got to travel. Let's really see what it does for us. You heard my big bro. He said Cowboys going to win. Now, they had a lot of DNPs today at practice, but, you know, hopefully that's just some little minor things right there going on, man. Like I said, man, what is it, about 9:30? So let me jump on about 9:40-ish. I'm going to jump on back on about 9:40-ish and just talk some Mavs basketball right there. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we'll get into some more Cowboy talk, looking at this game after really digging deep into the film, and then looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, see what's going on. We'll try to have a good Cowboy talk tomorrow, going in there, and then we'll try to end it off with some Stars talk. But like I said, man, it's Cowboys Victory Monday. If you see a Cowboy hater, a Dak hate boy, or a Philadelphia fan who's sick, just tell them laugh now. Hurt they jumped out to a lead, then got ran down. Had them folk fighting at the stadium. Yeah, I didn't go. I was with family, but it is what it is. Congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations to Cowboys Nations that we get. It's going to be short-lived, but they will forever remember the day that they got walked down from 21 points. Eagles will forever remember that, especially if they ended up having a collapse this year. So, Cowboys, y'all just got to keep stacking them now, bro. Y'all backs are against the wall. There's no time to pat yourselves on the back. So y'all got to keep going. Y'all got to keep doing this. Y'all got to keep the cipher going, keep it in rotation. So handle business, and we'll try to, make something happen. But y'all, it's not over yet. I'm going to probably jump on live here about 9:40-ish. Give me about 9:40-ish. We'll jump on live, talk about the Mavericks post game against the Miami Heat, and we'll send it off for the night. And we're just trying to keep some more content coming. But if you haven't already, man, hit that like button, hit that notification chime, man, for your boy one time. Like I said, we are currently over 3,200 subscribers, trying to get to that 3,500 mark. And we're trying to get over 1 million views by the end of the year. So appreciate everybody that's been rocking with your boy, because we just one of those fans that's trying to bring it from from inside the trenches. But, Not trying to be an insider or anything like that, but he had fun, man, representing his teams where he from. But Cowboys, bro, they get a lot of props. They stuck in there. They hung in there. They didn't fold. They kept punching back. Kudos to, like I said, you can blame CD Lamb, but CD Lamb did keep battling, bro. He really did keep battling. He made some key catches. He had some key drops, but he made some key catches. Kevontae Turpin had some blunders, but he still kept fighting. He had a key catch. Dak had blunders, but you know what? He willed that team to go ahead and drive and, take the game. So it is what it is. Defense was giving up stuff early. Eberflus and the defense came together and they stopped. Schottenheimer had some questionable play calling on fourth down and in the red zone and all that stuff, but he rose to the occasion and he helped will the team back. So it's what it's all about. It's about fighting back, and that's all they can do week to week, and just hope everybody in front of them keep falling, and y'all got to keep winning. In this league, there's always a chance. You just got to keep playing. So with that, man, I'm out. Like I said, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out my video vlogs that we got in the video section. Check out all the shorts about everything about this channel, from everything from the Cowboys, Mavericks, Stars, Rangers, Wings, FC Dallas, all of that. SMU, TCU, as college football is getting ready to come to an end, man. Trying to get back on the content, man. I want to appreciate all y'all for rocking with your boy. Like I said, catch me right here in about the next 20 minutes. We're going to go live and talk some Mavericks and Heat post game. Until then, y'all know what the deal is. Do everything with love, because love always wins. That's the law. And I'm out.
Self-made independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity, and wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency, and ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.